Marry me, you guys. Tonight's spell I'm going to be performing is actually kind of a complicated one, but it's really to sweeten people up. There's a situation where there's three people living in the same roof, but they want one of them out for situations that are kind of complicated to even explain. But what I'm trying to do here is to confuse the two people that want this person out and to sweeten them to my client. I'm also going to want to have my client be the dominant one. So I began, as always, the spell work. I got all of their pictures here. I've sweetened them up. I've called on them. To the faces of the two targets, I have put confusion oil on their face. Okay? I've also put confusion oil and control oil on them. Okay? On my client, I put a success sigil on them. I also put crown of success. They're going to go in a jar, and I'm going to work with other candles. I'm going to tell you what you're going to do then too. In here, we have the Happy Love Mist. Why? Because we want to sweeten the situation around. Remember, the Happy Love Mist, we do have it available at the shop. And what it's for is to kind of, if there's a lot of tension around the house, where there's someone you love or loved ones, just like that, this mist actually helps to lighten the mood. It helps to with the smell on it, and the intention on it is to bring happiness in a home or happiness around you. It's also great for people that suffer with depression. The spray around them is really, really awesome. So here we go. I also have a paper here where I've written my client's name, and I've also written down the targets that I'm hitting on them, okay? So I'm going to have this here, and I'm going to do things in step by step. Happy Love Mist here. We're going to add our pictures in there too. They've already have honey, but I'm adding more honey. I'm also going to be using a lager. Why a lager? It's got hops in it, guys. I want to diffuse the situation. I want to sweeten it up, and I want to kind of have them a little confused. What happens when you drink? You get a little confused. You get inebriated. You kind of like just go with everything, okay? This is what I want here in this situation. While that simmers down, let me add a little bit more. It's going to begin to simmer down. I'm going to continue working on the candles over here. So over here, I've already began. I've inscribed my client and the targets over here. We're using purple for my clients because I want him to be the dominant one. The white's going to be them, and they are slightly shorter, okay? And there is a purpose for that. I'm going to begin with my client first of all, and I'm going to add to my client the Crown of Success oil to their candle, because I want this person to have complete and total success, all right? There we go. People are just wrapping it up, ready for bed. You can hear that walking around. I'm also going to be using honey on the candles, guys. But first of all, let's move my client out of the way here. Put him on the paper. I'm going to begin to put control oil on the two white candles. All of these ingredients, guys, you can find them on the shop. If you want to do it yourself, you can find it on the shop. Remember, intention is key, and knowing that what you're doing is going to succeed. You need to be confident. You need to know that what you're doing is gonna work. If you have any doubt, don't even bother. Okay, so we want to control these people here. Their names are already on there. Next oil we're going to use is the confusion oil on the candles and on the names. Let's put some confusion oil on them there. You can see all the herbs that are on there on the oil. All of these products are made here at the shop. We're going to add now the powder, the confusion powder, to the candles with their names on it. I'm going to add a few scoops of that into the jar. My client knows what he wants. We're trying to confuse the other people. We're trying to make them not really enforce anything negative, okay? I'm going to add a little bit of the confusion oil and the control oil. Not a lot. Honey. We're also going to add honey to our candles now. And this is where the sweetening part comes. So even though we have the confusion on there, we're going to sweeten them up with my client. I'm going to as well get the petition here that I have with their names on it and add more honey and control to it. want to bring confusion. I'm going to wrap the purple thread around it. It's a very deep purple. So I'm wrapping it up just to keep it closed together. This is what I have here, right here. Now, if you can get something of the person DNA, even better, guys, even better. You like to get hair. Hair is a fantastic way to dominate someone. Let's put our petition in there, okay? Next thing, let's make sure we have everything that we need here. Everything is in there. Yes, it is. Very good. Here is our beer and honey jar. I'm going to go ahead and close this up. So these candles are filled with confusion stuff, as you can see here, okay? That one's a little busted up, but he's okay. I'm going to do my best to stick it here. Which if it doesn't, I can continue afterwards, because like I did before, I started this before the camera went on. I can see it's not going to happen. So let me go ahead and do what I'm going to do when the camera goes off. I'm going to go ahead and tie these, bind all of these candles together. Oh goodness, where did I leave my thread? Here it is. I'm going to bind them all together. I want the situation to sweeten, just as this sugar is sweet, and I want them to be confused about what the hell it is that they're doing. It's broken, but it's okay. It'll mend right now when it melts. Okay, guys, so this is what it's going to look like on top of the jar. When I turn off the camera, I'm going to fix this. And we're going to melt this down. This is our jar. To confuse someone, to sweeten someone up to you. Now, if you're just sweetening someone up because you're with you, that's all right. This is a certain situation. That's why I'm confusing the other two people. So, there you go. This is going to be available for you guys if y'all want any more information on this or other spells, or if you just want to get the products, guys, do it. Get the product and do it yourself. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll be back with more videos. Blessings.